You're watching WJLA 24/7 News. Good Morning Washington. On your side.
Former Vice President Joe Biden throws his hat into the race for president, and right away, he comes out swinging against President Trump.
If we give Donald Trump 8 years in the White House, he will forever and fundamentally alter the character of this nation, who we are. And I cannot stand by and watch that happen.
And Trump responded by questioning Biden's intelligence. So we bring in political insider Armstrong Williams to discuss all of this. Good morning, Armstrong.
Good morning, Melanie.
So Biden joins this very crowded field now of Democratic candidates. He becomes the 20th candidate. What does his entrance into the race mean for this race?
Well, he's obviously the most qualified, the most distinguished candidate that's in the race. I mean, President Obama's vice president, United States Senator. He has a sterling record in terms of leadership and service to this country. You know, Melanie, it's like the Game of Thrones. All 20 of these candidates are gathering from around the states, and all of them are gathering to find the right candidate and the running mate to defeat the Mad King. Donald Trump is the Mad King, and whatever combination that works to get him out of the White House is whatever it takes. Joe Biden reaching out to Anita Hill was just not a good idea. He should have known that she was not in his corner. She said she would not vote for him. She felt he was placating her. He should own what he's done.
He was in charge of the Anita Hill hearings.
He was the chairman of the
She had
Senate
accused
hearing.
Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas of sexual assault back in the day when he was going through his confirmation.
This is ancient history. These allegations were something that's very new. They had no idea what they were dealing with, what it meant. There was something new territory for everybody at that time. You fast forward to where we are today, there's a different understanding. Biden doesn't need to apologize for that. He was not the same person. He should stand by where he was at that time and show that he's principled, not some kind of political politician responding to wherever the winds are going.
And she said that I'm sorry for what happened. She said that's not good enough. She wants more.
Well, Joe Biden believed that Anita Hill lied. That's what he should have said. And they're making Anita Hill out to be this paragon of truth and who has character or not. It's just her opinion that the media created, just no different than they created Micah Avenatti. I mean, it's her opinion. She's welcome to her opinion. What she experienced was unfortunate. What Justice Thomas experienced was unfortunate. They were both used as political ploys for both of the parties. Justice Thomas ascended to the court, and now they're trying to make Anita Hill some patron saint.
Well, already Biden comes out as a front runner in this pack.
Absolutely.
And he has a long record to run on, unlike some of the other candidates. He's been a senator, he's been a vice president, but is this a good thing? Is this an asset or a liability for Joe Biden?
Look, Joe Biden is older than President Trump. Let's keep that in mind. And also, the progressives like Ocasio has already said he's not the kind of candidate that won in the White House. They're already doubling down. You got Media Matters coming up with some kind of campaign that sort of minimize and damage this candidacy of Joe Biden. They're threatened by him. And you don't have to worry about the right trying to do anything to destroy Joe Biden's chances. Between Bernie Sanders and others, they will create all kind of fires and all kind of storms with their contacts in the press to try to undermine him. And why they're doing this? He is the biggest threat. The polls show that people trust him, they respect him.
And he seems to be looking past the other Democratic candidates and going right after President Trump. So we shall see.
They're all going to go after the Mad King.
All right, lots to look into, and we'll keep abreast of it. Thanks so much, Armstrong Williams, for coming in today. And you can watch the Armstrong Williams Show Saturday mornings, 10:30 a.m. right here on WJLA 24/7 News. Now it's time for today's number of the day, and according to Pew Research, 10% of American adults do not use the internet. That number is a dramatic decline from similar surveys conducted over the past 2 decades. In the year 2000, for example, 48% of adults said they did not use the internet. Your time right now, 7:13. We're coming back with more in just a minute.